sacred ground. You hate yourselves, and you hate me.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Calgary. It is a stampede-like atmosphere here tonight. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Here we go. It's a Western Conference showdown for two teams looking for the same piece of pie.
James, I don't think you're going to have to rev up your goal call very often. The Western Conference is traditionally a defensive conference, very tight, very physical, and I'd suspect the game will play out that way.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Coyotes start with possession as we are now underway. There's a shot. A quick one here, and look at this, the first goal of the game.
Man, I don't even think anyone's really settled into the game yet. And already we have the game's first goal. That's some slick passing right there. There's not much room to thread that pass onto the tape, but it's perfect. And the shooter just has to capitalize.
Arizona's on the board first, and it didn't take long.
James, I took a look over at their bench. Some of the guys were still washing out their mouth guards, and the puck's in the net.
Takes the feed. Big save. Penalty coming up as the whistle stops the play. The Coyotes have been handed 2 for interference.
Once he puts up his little token argument here, he's going to circle around a bit and try and regroup here as he goes to the penalty box.
Were you a haggler?
Always. You never think it's the right call.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
They might not get too many chances better than this, James. Down a goal and a critical power play.
Too many bodies in the way. Here's a chance right out in front. Intercepted the pass. Nice job to escape the zone. Quick pass across to Lindholm. The Flames played along the wing. Move to the middle.
Wow.
They score! And we're all tied up with a little power in the power play.
Not often you get an opportunity and your power play clicks looking so effective as this one just did. They talked about getting traffic to the net. They talked about building secondary options. They were doing that this morning at practice. It came to game time, and they cash in. This game is tied.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. McDavid's won the draw here in the neutral zone. The Coyotes take it along the wall. Quick feed to Keller. Gives them nothing in front. The Flames have it against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Lindholm's got it against the boards. Taken along the wall by Stralman. Now a quick pass to Kessel. Moves into the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Stralman. Stopped by the goaltender. Now he takes it over the line. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it. Picked up along the boards by Tkachuk. Good look. Not a good result, though.
Now, they can't cash in if they can't get it on the net. Really good play to set up the chance, but nothing for it.
Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
The coaches are pumped to see this kind of offensive zone forecheck. They want more of it.
That's blocked. Tries to get the puck over to McDavid. Wrist shot from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. They go on the attack from the left side. And that's stopped by Hutton. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play if you're not sure what's going on. Freeze the puck. I loved making that save in road hockey, the old blocker stop.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. The Flames win the draw. Oh, that goes awry.
Man, they create the scoring chance, and it's a good one, but they don't get it on the net.
Into the attacking area from the left side. Oh, devastating collision lined up in the railroad tracks. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Fisher's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. The Flames are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Funny, coaches always tell you, get your stick on the puck, and then when you try and the guy trips up, they tell you, get your stick out of there. Kind of stuff.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
Well, the power play gets to dust itself off here. First opportunity tonight.
Trying to clear. Big win for the short-handed unit as they clear the puck from the zone.
Yeah, no one's going to keep it in the zone when it goes off the glass at that speed.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Quick pass to DeSingle. Markstrom's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
McDavid's greatest asset is his speed. His wheel zone ability means he can really fly when he's got the space to move. Kachuk's got that it's tricky zone ability, which is when he uses unconventional moves to create chances. Those are two players I'm going to watch closely to see if one of them could be a difference maker for their team tonight, guys. Back to you.
The Coyotes will play it through the neutral zone. Cuts to the paint. Shuts him down. From point blank. Oh, and stops him again.
Doesn't lose his focus as he makes a couple of quick ones in a row. As we get another look at this stop, really good technique on the blocker, getting that puck away from the net.
McDavid's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Arizona's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! It's a go-ahead goal as they get in front.
The power play comes through for them. You go out in here with an opportunity to change the way this game's looked at. Now you've put your team ahead. The power play comes through just like it's supposed to do. Really good patience here as he finds where that lane is. There's all kinds of bodies in the way, but he finds the open spot, and now it's in the net.
The Coyotes get a little breathing room here as they lead by 1 in the first.
They talked about getting off to a good start in the first period. Now that they've got the lead, they'll want to build off it.
And he slides it quickly to Tanev. Great chance in front. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away.
Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 54 seconds.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Coyotes are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Nice dish from the left wing. Oh, look at the tap dance! Tries to get it to Kachuk. Directed over to Goudreau. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And it's kicked away. Moves it to Kessel. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here's a shot. Scores! That's 2 unanswered now.
They stayed right on it. Once they got that first one, they just pushed the pace of this. Now they get another. This is a really good shot, but the goaltender waves at it, doesn't get the glove on it, and it goes in.
The Coyotes seem to be playing the type of style you like, Ray, aggressive.
I think it's the only way to play, because if you're going to push the pace of the game, you're going to score or you're going to draw penalties. I like it.
Cuts into the paint, and that's off a stick. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hutton.
Sometimes you make a good shot, you just get beaten by the goaltender. I'd say that's one that you put in that category.
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Flames move to the offensive zone. Glove save. Hutton's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized. Markstrom's got quick hands, both the glove and here the blocker side with the save.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Arizona's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Hayton's won it off the faceoff. Slides it to Boyd. Here's a short pass to Yaskin. Takes a shot. That's kicked away with the pad by Markstrom. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Backlund's won a big draw in their own end. Moves it to Anderson. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Sends the pass over. Both teams strike offensively as period number 1 comes to an end.
Your ticket stub from tonight's game will receive up to 10% off of your meal at Buzzville Burgers Family Restaurants.
Both teams heading down the tunnels. We'll take a quick breath ourselves and be back for the second period. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Flames take it across the line. Takes a shot. What a blocker save by Hutton. Chikrin's moving the puck through his own zone. Tries to feed it over to Strawman. The Coyotes slide the puck behind the net. Hutton's going to cover it up for a faceoff.
While his team's ahead, he wants to make sure the pace of the game stays at the level they like. Pretty good shot. The goalie's able to get the blocker up on it and put it outside.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Krausman into this one right from the get-go. It's 3-1. Lindholm's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Gaudreau. Stopped by the goaltender.
Hutton's had a solid night here. His save percentage is really good while they've built a comfortable lead.
The Coyotes scoop it up along the boards. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Wow, what a hit. Ray, you're at ice level. What'd you see on that?
It's not so much what you see, James, it's what you hear. You could really hear the pads crunching together.
And that pass can't connect. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Markstrom's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Monahan's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Turns him away. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
Goalie burps up this rebound here. It comes right back into the shooting area, and the rebound is put away.
Calgary's got one back. Finally, all that effort has paid off.
The coaches have been telling them, stay at it, stay at it. And finally, with all the possession time they've had, they get rewarded.
Flames goal. Scored.
Goss to spare. Is going to play it against the half wall. And now he angles it across to Fisher. Here's a chance. And he makes the save. Markstrom's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Arizona's got it, and they're on the attack. Back to the point it goes. And no luck on that pass attempt. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Coyotes win it. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. A chance! Gets a glove on it to make the save. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Flames make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. The Coyotes win the draw. Arizona's looking to break out. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Arizona's got it in their own zone. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Puts it on goal. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, he looked up to the roof after that one. He thought he had room. The goaltender makes the stop.
Tosses it on to Yaskin. Arizona's got it along the wall. And now he moves it quickly to Dubé. Oh, absolutely rocks them. Quick feed to Chychrun. The Flames take possession in the neutral zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Hutton's able to make a save look really easy. Now he doesn't have to deal with the rebound either.
Dumps it in. The Flames will play the puck from behind the net. Quick pass to Hanifin. Handles the puck. Snaps one from the slot. Fantastic save. Boyd's got it on the offensive end. Oh, an explosive hit on the play. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Move to the middle. Off a stick and they can't connect. Puts it in deep. The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall. And it's a quick pass to Tkachuk. Now a quick pass to Gaudreau. Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Hutton's been taking dangerous chances and throwing them to the curb all night. Here's another one.
In the final moments of this period, the Coyotes have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Takes the feed. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Picked off by Tkachuk. Moving into the attacking zone. The Coyotes gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's an opportunity. Scores! Well, timing is everything.
Is it ever? That's a kick in the pants to give up one that late, but that should give the other team some momentum going into the next period. Man, that's just nothing but a power rush. Bull rushes past the defenseman, undenied to the net, and then it's in the net. What a great play.
The Coyotes now extend their lead to 2 here in the late goings of the second, Ray.
What a great place to be in, James. They've earned this position. Now they're up a couple of goals, and they want to bring it into the intermission right where it is.
That'll do it for period number 2. Boy, if you like offense, this is a game made for you.
19 minutes, 58 seconds.
The third period is just around the corner. Ray and I will bring you all the action in a moment. It's about to go down. Period number 3. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro, ready to bring you the action. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
The Flames are talking on the bench about how they're happy with the way they've played, happy with the puck possession, but they have to find a way to finish.
Trying to clear the zone. They can't escape, but they maintain possession. Moves it to Gaudreau. Oh, what a stick save! And now he tries to get it across to Hanifin. And he's ridden off the puck. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. And that one's broken up. Great block there. Moves it quickly over to Gaudreau. Huge steal at his own end. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck.
Whoa!
Scores! Matthew Tkachuk!
Oh, man, he turned that over, James. What a bad play. Problem with it is it gives the shooter all kinds of time to find where he wants to shoot it. He sticks it right up under the bar.
The Flames have got a big one here in the third now.
Well, you got to be careful that the clock melts away fast on you, but now they've got a chance.
The Coyotes win it. Slides it over to Dvorak. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Quick feed to Coleman. Turned aside with a glove by Hutton. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play. Ooh, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. That is a freight train that went right over top of him.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Calgary's trailing by 1. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. And he serves it across to DeSingle. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Monahan's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Hutton.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
Oh, relentless. They score! What a shot!
That's a great sound when it pings off the post, and then you don't hear anything except you see the goal light. What a shot. You make a mistake that big, there's only one place you're going to find the puck. Yeah, that's in your net. That's where the puck is.
Calgary's finally made this all square in the third period with a much-needed tying goal.
Starts to get frustrating after a while when you do the right things over and over and you never get rewarded. Finally, they score. And now in the last half of the period, they'll try to impose their will and find the winner.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Quick pass to Gostisbehere. Across the line and on the attack. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Moves it to Jaskin. With possession along the wall. Puts it on net. Stuffs it with a glove. Markstrom's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Scoops up the puck off the draw. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Takes a wrist shot. He scores! Breaks the deadlock.
Really good play at the net. And now somebody's got a lead, and we'll see if they can increase it. Man, his teammate could get rich with passes like this. What a move that opens up everybody. And then he lays off and a simple one for him.
The Flames have gone ahead here in the back half of this third period.
Time to be smart. If there's a play, make it. If there's not, out at your blue line, in at their blue line.
Puts the puck on net, and he comes up with it.
Half of the goals in this league are scored from directly in front of the net. That doesn't happen with a save like this.
Down the right side and into the zone. Levels him with the hit. He might have a step here. Buries it for the goal!
So elusive when he gets the puck on his stick. You can't get a handle on him. They try to knock him over a couple of times, but he weaves his way through and puts it in the net.
Calgary's widened that lead to 2 here in this third period. Question is it enough?
It should be. I mean, you can't kick away a game like this now if you expect to be a good team.
Nice feed from the left side up the middle. And makes the save. Calgary's ready to go on the attack. Can't find his man.
Every time you turn around, there's another goal. Your throat's got to be getting sore with all these goal calls. I love it. The more wild and unpredictable the game, the more fun it is for the fans to watch. The replay will show some pretty good fundamentals for the goalie here. You don't use the stick save very often, but that's a save selection used well there.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Coyotes win the face-off. Calgary's moving it into the offensive end. Takes a shot with the stop. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Takes the shot, and the lane's clogged up blocking that.
He's going to need some help here. He's pretty clearly struggling on the ice. Banged up in this shift somewhere. Just wants to get the puck out to center ice and get the heck off the ice. Zadorov's been looking for a way off the ice for a little bit of time on this shift. He was injured somewhere in the midst of it. He wants to get off the ice.
Who had the better night? Carlin is standing by.
McDavid's been noticeable tonight, guys, in particular with how he finished his chances. I'm giving him the edge here.
Taken by Valimaki. Here's a short pass to Pitlick. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Handles the pass from the right side. Calgary's got possession here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Slides the puck to Labushkin. Under a minute to go in the third. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Pitlick's got the puck in his own zone. That pass doesn't go. Dishes it to Fisher. Moves it quickly over to Gostisbehere. Takes the pass. And after that save, the puck skips out of play, and we'll get a face-off.
Whoa, that's a big hit. Delivered perfectly, timed just about as well as you can.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Coyotes win the faceoff. Looks to get the puck over to Kessel. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Denied by the goaltender. Fails to find the open man. Delayed penalty looming. A shot into the yawning cage. And they score!
With the delayed penalty, everybody falls back on their heels a bit. They don't defend well, and it's in their net. Now that empty netter should wrap this up here. We're in the last little bit of the third period. That should be enough.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Rocks him. Handles the puck at the point. Swatted aside by the blocker. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. I can't even imagine what the message will be from the coaching staff after this one when you let a lead get away and then let it run wild away.
This is one where the coach doesn't even go in the locker room after the game. There's really nothing to say. They played a really poor third period.
For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great night.